up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. We'll start here in a second. Questions, tickers, throw them in the comment box. Good morning. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Instagram? Alex, did you watch my weekend update? I talk about Google on it. If you haven't, go watch it. 280 to 290, Alex. 300 collapsed due to the market pressure. All right, guys, we'll start in 30 seconds. Yeah, Alex, I think you can fast forward on it if you just want to see Google. I think at the description below the video describes where it's at in the video. All right, guys, good morning. Happy Monday, the 9th of March. How's everybody doing? We'll get into our charts. If you're new here, welcome. I talk about my futures and CFD trades, look at some potential swing trades, and I answer your questions. So you can throw questions and tickers in there. All right, so overall, indices sold down. Oil went way up last night and then came back down. You got to watch out. Oil is, get my camera to focus. Oil is volatile right now. This is the largest supply shock in the history of oil. It's over 4 to 5 times any other conflict in history. So we'll talk about oil in a second. Well, let's talk about it real quick. So oil, this is oil futures. This was the easiest trade ever. I bought it open, trailed it up, made money. A bunch of my traders did, and then got kicked out overnight on that trail stop. So this run up, if you are long oil here, you need to get a stop in just below this wick, somewhere between 96 and this real body at 98. Like for you guys that bought it a lot lower, what happened is this ran up on this supply shock. But the reason why it's pushing back down is the G7 is talk about meeting and releasing their oil reserves to help prices. So that news pushed oil down and saved indices overnight, because oil spiking will crush the stock market. So this is temporary reprieve. All right, so we're monitoring it. We are monitoring it. All right, let's get into the indices. You can see it was a pretty strong sell-off overnight. We do have bearish bias, but it's trying to recover. You can see the white line intraday is our hourly bias, and you can actually see that in the trend status right here, guys. So it's trying to turn after hitting its low overnight of 68.48, which moves my Instagram. Folks can see it. Remember, I broadcast on YouTube as well. It dropped 2.25% last night. So it's trying to flip bias. We are right at bias. Next short trade will be, it came close there at about 66.73. Well, let's turn on the matrix and see what the matrix has to say about it. Okay, it hasn't called the buy or the sell yet. So it's because we're flirting, we're in torsion right here where the 30-minute is trying to roll over. So if the 30-minute irons out, we'll get a buy signal out of it. Or a sell signal, sorry. All right, guys, same thing with the RTY, M2K, the Russell 2000. I want to show you guys, I didn't do it here, I wanted to build it right here. This support it hit was right at this box. These boxes that I create, well, I don't create them. Trader Psychology creates them. I just identify them for you. Is right where it found support. And I teach this, guys, in my group. We trade these heavily, right? Very savage when we trade these. So there you go. Look how it found support right there and then bounced. And now it's not by surprise that we're hitting resistance at this level, right? So 2,400, 2,500. Yes, we teach all this, guys. This is a red box. Remember, if it's above price, it's red. If it's below price, it is green, because red is resistance and green is support. There you go. See how it tapped that box? And we're right at bias. So we'll be using these boxes to trade successfully today in my groups, guys. There we go. Next sell signal is right there at about 2482. Next sell, 2482. And if we get that, guys, you'll take that trade down to the VWAP. Easy money. Easy money. That's how we do it in my trading war room. Guys, you know you can come trade with me for 7 days free. Click the link in my bio. Join my VIP. All right, NQ. I am short NQ. Still. All right, so it tapped 24,000 to the number. Right there. Perfectly. 24,000.0. I'm short from... See that sell signal that my algorithm gave? And the algorithm is based on my education. I spent a long time building this. It called that sell. I took that sell, and look, it has not given it up yet. What would 1,000 points do for your account? I'll tell you what it would do. I'll tell you what it would do. On one contract, it would probably pay you about 3 months' salary. Yeah, look at that. There's no other noise in that. Nope. Anyway, bias challenge just the same. Next short level is 24,385 here. We're coming close. And we short that down to the VWAP. Keep an eye on it. It actually occurred right there at the bias line. So we've already gotten close to another sell. So once this candle closed down here, the algo, the student alpha matrix system, will call another sell. How do I know? Because I'm the one that designed the damn thing. It's how I read the markets and my signals on your charts. All you gotta do is add it. Link is in the bio. Yeah, you gotta pay for it. It's super solid. All right, guys, let's get into metals. Question stickers, throw them in there. All right, we're going to get into gold. I'm going to do futures first. Here's what you want to check, the difference in pricing. So 8 points difference. So the prices I give you in futures, subtract 8 for XAU. All right, some of you guys may have to take off your shoes to help count that. What do you think? All right, so this box right now is a little gray. I'm going to change its color. And the reason why I'm going to make it gray is because we're oscillating in it, right? We broke it and then broke it, and then now we're oscillating in it. So it could be traded either way. Right now it looks like it wants to sell down, and you're getting declining momentum. But you got to be careful in these boxes, guys. Like when you're actually, because we could get, this is called diamond oscillation. I like to use the VWAP in there either side of that trade, and here's actually the bias flip. So on the hourly, the price has to hold above that. So we're going to be monitoring this in here. I posted in all my groups metals buys last night, like 5 of them, and 3 of them hit. You're welcome. Right? So right now we're going to be watching this. It's going to be a sell outside the box, buy or down, or a buy up. I still like this 5,000 zone buy if we see it. Most we see today is 5,200. We're stuck in this greater channel of 5,000 to 5,200. And that's in XAU also, guys. It's only 8 points difference. All right, let's look at, I know, you nut jobs always want to ask me about silver. Quite frankly, I don't give a shit about silver. It's not tradable. But because you like gambling, let's do it. The only thing I like about silver is I constantly buy physical silver. The numbers you need to know are that all-time high anchored VWAP, this red line, which is right now 85 and a quarter. And then you need to know 79, 75, and 71. A downside support. All right. Try to trade this intraday will get your face ripped off. But keep an eye on those guys. 84.25, 79, 76 to 77 right here, and then 71 to 72. That's what I'd watch. And if you don't think the CME is going to manipulate this again, you're wrong. More manipulation's coming in. Why? Because they prove it time and time again that they do. Platinum, whoops, let me bring this back up, guys. I called this buy last night for all my folks. Right there. Let me change this to an hour. I said last night, buy, or this is palladium. I called this buy too. I said to buy right here. Look at that. What would 100 points do on palladium? That's massive, guys. XPT, USD, platinum. I called this buy last night at 2,000. Look, 2001. I said the buy zone was 2,000 to 2. I'd have to look. But this was within the threshold of the buy. What would 130 points do? That would be more than a month's salary, in case you're trying to do the math on my calls, guys. All right, let's see what you guys got. I'm going to answer your questions, and I'm going to go trade with my people. Why don't you be one of my people? If you're one of my people in the chat, tell the others to be one of my people. Let them know how your experience is in my war room. You guys traded last night. We're savages. You guys did good. All right, let's check you out. YouTube, what you got? We talked about XAU. Hymns. Some blue pill erection helpers here. Let's check it out. Oh man, it looks like shit. She's collapsing. Let me look. You can see I've done a lot of TA on it. Called this resistance box up here. That's ugly. Triple top break the neckline. Yeah, this thing's selling off. So see this is the neckline here. Just a quick look. That's what's known as the neckline. That's not a straight line, but what price is going to do is it's trying to come up and test that, and it'll probably drop. Okay, it has to reconfirm that level. Had an earnings report, split earnings report. Yeah, you got to wait to see what it does at this level right here, 24.30. Right now it's at 23. So it's probably going to get rejected there. If it climbs above that, you can enter with maybe $1 stop loss and then target this IPO anchor VWAP at 34. There you go. If you guys have specific questions, go to my free Discord link. It's in the bio. If you want a chart, I'll post it so you can see it. What's up, John Fain? Good to see you, man. All right. Let's look at Google for Alex. See what I'm saying, Alex? I put this, guys, I do a weekend update on YouTube every weekend for free. I go over a ton of stocks. So this is my buy box. And the thing, this doesn't mean that Google's bad, guys. This overall market pressure is rough right now. It's suppressing everything. So you want to buy in these discount ranges. My next discount range is just 280 to 290. Or you wait till it reclaims 300. This doesn't mean Google's failing. I want to show you guys something. Look, the NYMO, the New York Stock Exchange McClellan Oscillator is at 66. Anything below 60, negative 60, means usually signals a reversal is imminent within a trading day. So when you look at the NAMO, the NASDAQ McClellan Oscillator, it is not quite oversold yet. So NYMO we can press deeper, but look at VIX, 29. So in the tens and teens, that's buying. In the 20s, it's selling. In 30s, it's mass panic. So we'll see how the markets react today. But if we press down hard again today, we're going to look at mean reversion levels to buy it back. benefit of being in my group, guys. We're savages at this. Okay, so point being, Alex, with those oversold and if market pressures lift, that will also lift Google. Let's see what else you got. What's up, Raj? Good to see you, man. Jack, you coming in here with 3 tickers thinking I'm going to do all 3 of those? Come on, Jack. Let's look at one for you. I mean, I'm surprised you didn't come with a list of like 16. All right, let's see. CF. Well, she's running hard on the daily. Where's that all-time high at? Look at this. That is the all-time high it smacked up against. Momentum strong. You're gonna have to wait for a discount here. If you own it, be trailing it. I'm gonna set that all-time high. I know you can't see it, Instagram. You'll be all right. Let me move that so you can. Let's do this. Ooh, there's the first all-time high anchored view up. 84. So watch the psychological price of 100. If you own it long, get beneath this, right? 99 to 100. And then this wick is 104. So you could be 100 to 104 on your stop loss. If you own it, if you don't own it, watch those levels. Thanks for the endorsement, Shiraz, on my VIP. Victor Mills, I took the class on Saturday. Very interesting about the signals. Do you base all your entries just on the indicator? No. I also do deep analysis. My indicator is built for if you take those trades, that's how you build massive accounts. I trade actually, I do more often than not 3 different styles of entries. With a little bit of education, you can see them all in the matrix also. But to dumb it down, it only gives us signals on the primary read, the A+ setup. Let's see what else you got there. Bitcoin. It's garbage. But let's look at it. Jack, I didn't get your other tickers, so if you can hit me up in my Discord, and I'll try to chart them for you if you have questions. So, weekend update, guys. Watch my weekend update because you guys are asking about a lot of tickers that I do, and it's Monday, and the information really doesn't change since yesterday's launch. So, anyway, the buy zone's 59,000 to 60,000. That's it. No buys right now. Overhead resistance at that all-time high at 85,000. Wanted to ask past week, you notice I mainly trade futures. As a rookie, would you recommend getting into individual stocks or mini futures like that? I trade futures. I call CFDs also, but in my state restricts me from trading CFDs. I actually can't trade spot. It's stupid. So that's why I mainly trade futures, but the calls work perfectly on it. Yeah, in my system, guys, the matrix works on, if it has a chart, it works on it. So there you go. What about gold for this month? I don't know. We're going to see. Like, maybe the top's 5,300, 5,400. All right, guys. I'm out of time. That's what my free Discord's for. Go ask me some questions, and I'll answer them there for you. I'm going to head over my VIP, get the Zoom live with my traders. If you want to come trade with me, guys, you can do it all week for free. Click the link in my bio. Get VIP and come trade with me. All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow morning.